Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Painted Dog TV. Very excited to be out with all of you. It's a gorgeous afternoon here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. I'm out with Andrew and very excited to see what will be in store this evening, folks. We're starting off right here at the Wild Dog Boma, everybody. I know that we obviously all received the sad news yesterday about the females, and it is very sad. But of course we still have males that didn't know any better and certainly need all the love and protection and help we can give them. And here they are, everybody. We haven't been allowed to come to the boma for a long period of time, for understandable reasons, but we thought we would just pop in here quickly and say hello to the boys. Hello, boys. Very sorry you guys still have to be in here, but don't worry, plans are afoot. We're gonna get this right. I'm just gonna quickly say hello to our pack members that have joined with us on the private channel. A very good afternoon to Carol, Brian, Di, Canadian, Mary, Mauricia. Good afternoon, Betty. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Rosemary. Hello, Becky. Hello, Ian. Hi, Connie. Hello, Sarah. Wonderful to see all of you here with us. Canadian, I see you've asked what happened with the females. Brent gave an update on yesterday evening's pack drive, just as we started the drive, to say that sadly the bonding had not worked. We know that 20% of these bonding procedures fail for a number of different reasons, but very often it's because the males don't accept the females and attack and kill them. And unfortunately that has been the case here with our pack, with the males and the 3 females that we brought in from Salati. So we had waited a while before we shared that news, out of respect to the EWT and their processes, and wanting to gather all of the information before we were allowed to publicly share that news. A very sad news. But we are positive in that we've learnt a heck of a lot scientifically and visibly from this failed attempt. And so we now have a new plan that's being put together, and part of that plan was to clear the boma up a little bit, because we couldn't visually actually see what was happening with the females and the males once we introduced them to each other inside our boma here. And Andrew's just going to pan out now, and you can see the clearing that's already occurred. We've cleared about 20 meters in from the fence line, removed a lot of the vegetation to make it a little bit more visible for us, because we are going to be bringing more females to introduce to this group of males. The males certainly are a dispersal pack, so they are looking to meet up with females and mate. But that's part of this, this information that we've learnt now from this past attempt. And so, part of that was clearing the boma, so like I say, we can see a little bit better what will happen once we do introduce the females. The boys are just happily sleeping here in the shade, or most of them are. So we obviously are still keeping up with the regular feeding of the males. So they are being fed on average every 3 to 4 days. Jake's is handling most of that, one of the Leadwood homeowners. And those plans that I've spoken about, everybody, are apparently going to happen relatively soon. We don't want to keep the males in this boma for too long. They've obviously been in here for quite a lengthy period already, so yeah, we want to try and speed up this process again as much as we can. Just busy looking at this male here closest to us. I love their ears. such amazing animals, and I just cannot wait for the day that we can let these boys out of here. Betty, to answer your question, I don't know the exact facts, no. I'm going on pretty much everything that Brent told us last night. We don't have any other further information with regards to the timing of everything. There's a little bit of information we're still not allowed to share, but I assure you that all of our pack members and all of our viewers will certainly be updated with that information regarding the process and how that process is going to unfold, and then the timing of everything. We will definitely keep everybody updated, but for the time being, what Brent and I have shared with you is all we have and all we can share for now. Something busy happening on the radio. We do too, Kennedy, and fingers crossed again, of course, for the next attempt. And you know, that's the reality of conservation. It's tough. It's not always easy. It's not always, you know, a happy result. There's a lot of very difficult work that we have to get through. And we tried our level best, of course, and we failed, but we learn from our mistakes and we just carry on. We have to keep carrying on. And we just thank all of you for your support and kind words and support throughout everything that we do, but specifically with the wild dogs. And to our pack members that helped make it possible, you know, to make the attempt. Even though it was a failed one, we've learned a lot, as I say. So we will be better with the next attempt. They are very sleepy, these puppies. They've now realized we haven't brought a meal. Every now and then they do pop their heads up, because of course that's just normal behavior for African wild dogs. Being one of the lower ranked predators, they are always on high alert. Even though there's a fence here, they'll still be very alert to any noises that are close by. And of course we'll also be listening for females. They'll be listening for lions. Alright boys, you have a good evening. Sleep well. We'll see you again soon. And hopefully it won't be long before we get you out of this boma. It was wonderful to see them again. It has been tough swallowing our failure, but still love those males and just want to do good by them. Some lion tracks here, everybody. Looks like the lions paid them a visit last night. Of course, the lions, we were with the lions last night. They were out hunting until we eventually lost sight of them. But it looks like they may have come past, well, I know they did. I can see their tracks here. Some of the lions came past the boma here last night. Sorry, stations, I missed the last sighting update. Can I please get it again?
There was a crash of rhinos, 6 individuals on Echo Road, down to the fence on Makaya. Only enough with one now, but we will 2 out of 5.
Okay, copy that. Thanks very much. Has anybody gone to follow up on the female cheetah along the fence line? So we had reports earlier this afternoon, everybody, that somebody has or had a sighting of the BCC female cheetah and her one remaining cub. I believe that cub is quite small. She had a litter of 5 and she's lost 4 of them. This is a cheetah that's on the other side of the fence, of course. The BCC is the Blue Canyon Conservancy, the reserve to our east. And she was obviously on the fence line when someone spotted her. And I'm just trying to find out if anybody's gone past there recently to see if she hasn't maybe returned to the fence line again. I suspect she's been seen regularly along the fence line because she's just exploring, but at the same time might be feeling a little bit of pressure from the lions on that side, and just trying to stay clear of them. There's been a couple sightings now of that female in the last couple of weeks. Anyway, it doesn't sound like anybody's gone past that point right now, so we're going to do that next, everybody. We're going to just pick up the pace a little bit. It was about half an hour ago now, or maybe 40 minutes ago, that sighting occurred, and I just want to try get up there and see if we don't get lucky and see this beautiful female cheetah and her tiny little cub. I don't know how tiny it is, I've never seen them. That would be very special as well, of course. Exactly, Mary. It's all of this data that's collected from our efforts that help scientists better understand the processes and the wildlife vets, so that we can, that we can do better, that we can learn and improve our processes. Make my way to the eastern fence line and just go past that area of where that female cheetah was seen. Who knows, everybody, we're going to be going through the area where I last saw our cheetah and cubs en route to the fence line, so we might even come across our cheetah on our side, which would be fantastic. Also have no idea where the Houdini elephants are at the moment. I'd love to try find some traps of them. Yes, indeed, Becky. Such a beautiful afternoon. It wasn't the case this morning. It was cold and dreary and overcast. Quite a strong wind at one stage in the middle of the morning. At one point I thought we might have even been rained out this afternoon. Amazing how quickly the weather changes. I'm just so grateful for these beautiful conditions. Good afternoon, Guido. Good afternoon, Shannon. Lovely to have you guys with us.
Sammy, I'm standing by.
Gorgeous afternoon here on the Rietspruit.
You receive copy well. What do you on southern baseline? Heading in the easterly direction from Eppo Road. What was that? White rhinos. Yeah, your radio is not doing well. Yeah.
This is a road I haven't driven in quite a while, everybody, and it's this road where I last saw the cheetah and her cubs. That's the female with the two cubs. And I know that Mabai moves through this area as well. Beautiful area, nice mix of habitat. So a little bit further up along the road here, we'll get some beautiful open clearings of open grassland. And it's that area that I wanted to check for our cheetahs. But also white rhino. Often get them up here grazing in these clearings. this road that we're on, folks, ultimately hits the fence line, the eastern fence of Blaubank. And it was at this point where this road meets the fence that female cheetah on the other side was seen a little while earlier.
The elephant herd near Eastern Barber, 1 out of 5.
Birdman confirmed that was the elephants.
Yeah, affirmative. They were at Sekoi earlier, but they just moved away from them, but they're definitely here. They're sitting in the block next to us, Birdman.
Copy that, thanks Birdman. Well, there you go, everybody. Simon has just found the Houdini elephants. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised where he's found them. There's not a great view of them at the moment. They're feeding in a very, very dense block, very thick woodland, not too far from Sekoi Dam, which is one of the largest waterholes on the reserve, behind us here in the southeast corner. Now, I was planning on heading that way anyway. I love that waterhole. Wanted to just pop down there and see what's what. That's a very, very pretty giraffe. But we might also get lucky with those elephants coming out of that waterhole a bit later to drink, everybody. Like I say, for the time being, not a good view of said elephants. So we'll just, we'll try and get there a bit later and maybe we'll get lucky. I'm just trying to go in here. There we go. Just try and get a better look at these giraffes without looking directly into the sunlight, which would have made it very difficult for Andrew and for all of you. Carol, the lions are hiding. Yes, Andrew was actually out there tracking this morning along with Sammy from Kaya. They had tracks all over the place, which is no surprise. They were obviously very busy last night hunting. The females were very skinny when we last saw them. So yeah, they had tracks also not too far from Sekoi Dam, which is again why I think that's going to be a great area to be later this evening. Might get lucky and hear the lions or hear some alarm calling. And now with the news of the elephants, even more reason to get down there. But what a lovely little treat here. It's a small journey of giraffe here. Andrew's obviously focused on the one, but I can see the tail flicking of another to the right of this one, and a very light coloured individual to the left of this one is just hiding behind a tree at the moment. So Andrew's just going to stick with this female for now. Beautiful light hitting her face there. He's got a little friend on top of his head. Little oxpecker. Who is it? The red-billed? Tough with the light. Got the binoculars up now. It is indeed the red-billed oxpecker. Looking for his supper. I'm very fond of those birds. I find them quite comical and beautiful all at the same time. Of course, such an integral part of how everything operates out here, ridding a lot of the animals of their parasites. She's heading off to the thick bush. We'll just wait to see if this other female that's hiding behind this tree here might follow her. There we go. Look at how pale that female is. Comparison, much lighter. Again, just amazing to see the genetics. as I say, everybody, they are moving into some thick bush there. We're not going to go harassing them in there. Lovely brief view of those wonderful giraffe. Let's keep heading on towards these clearings I'm talking about. Getting close to them now. See if there are any rhino or cheetah around.
Shanine,
yeah, it is incredible how inquisitive giraffe are and how brave they are. How they will just come right up to you to have a closer look. The trick is to, so obviously find the giraffe, come across some giraffe, and then sit down. You know, myself as a guide, I would often get my guests who are on a bushwalk with me to then sit down, and we'd sit in a circle and we'd just make motions with our hands and like pick up grass and, you know, just make the smallest movements together, and the giraffe often would come walking right up to us, and like I say, to the point where they're almost standing on their tippy toes to try and look down and see what we're doing in our circle. It obviously thrilled the guests that were with me on those bushwalks. I certainly found it incredible every time I did it. So wonderful, but like I say, just incredible how brave they are. Obviously they don't feel threatened because you're sitting down. They don't feel as threatened as they would if you were standing up, and because you haven't moved for a while and you're sitting down like that, eventually their curiosity gets the better of them and they'll come and have a closer look. It is an amazing thing to experience, an amazing moment to experience. Kevin for Gareth. Just want to check the top end of this clearing here, everybody. We had an amazing sighting here when we first saw the younger female cheetah and her 5 cubs. It was in this clearing right here.
Just checking, station about the hippo and calf. Is it the leopard dam? Yeah, it's
there we go. I don't think any of us at Painted Dog TV will forget that sighting. That was phenomenal. Just coming up here to see if she's not lying down under any of the trees here on the fringe of this clearing, but it doesn't appear so. It gets thick again now. We'll just push back now, everybody, to the eastern fence line. Sorry, Kevin, who are you looking for?
Are you recording me? This other conversation.
Copy. Yeah, no, I was just trying to find out what you'd located there, but I got that now. Thanks, Kevin.
And I'm recording.
Right, fingers crossed everybody that the BCC female and her cub have come back to the fence again. We're just about to come out at that point here on the eastern fence line. I believe that she is a little bit nervous with the vehicles, perhaps because of the age of the cubs, or remaining cub. But of course we will approach very tentatively and will not ever push the boundaries. Seeing anything yet. I just want to quickly scan from this point here, looking north along the fence. She may, I'm not sure, so the person that found this cheetah and her little cub said they were close to the road here, but then as they got closer they moved away into the thick bush away from them. So I just wanted to quickly scan and see if we don't see anything up along the fence line here. Don't see anything there. So like I say everybody, I'm not too sure of the direction she took. Wow, look at that view. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. I'm hoping though that she's headed south. So we were facing north that direction. I'm going to turn around and now head south along the fence line and see if we don't get lucky spotting her here. Last station, who are you looking for?
Go ahead, can you hear me?
Let's just have a quick scan from here again. Not seeing anything yet. She might have, of course, having been disturbed by the last vehicle. It wasn't their intention. They were just driving up along here and bumped into her. But maybe once she was sighted by that vehicle, but it was worth a shot. We might still catch her somewhere along here. But if we head south along the fence here, everybody, we can then head to Sekwe Dam, which is a bit further down, to go and see if we have any luck with those elephants. clearing here that she might have come to. Another one of those moments where I could just quickly drop the fence and go in here.
Copy. Come back. Alright, copy.
Seeing anything there? Good afternoon, Michael. Hope you're well, sir. Good to have you with us. Beautiful afternoon here again on the Rietspruit. We briefly popped into the boma and had a lovely sighting of the wild dog males. And we then shot across to the eastern fence line here, where there were reports of a female cheetah with a small cub being seen on the other side of the fence, but we've had no luck spotting her again, and are now en route towards Dam, where the last tracks of the lions were this morning, and also where, well, the elephants haven't been seen at the dam, but not too far from it, and so we're hoping we might get to see the elephants this evening as well.
Down into the drainage line in the corner.
Birdman, is that the most southeastern corner or the corner close to Zimbabwe?
And then at Zimbabwe, if you go to the campsite, you get all the hook putts. Between all the hook putts and the corner, it looks like they're going down to that drainage line there.
Copy, thanks. I'll follow up there.
One jumper still in the thicket opposite to Zimbabwe, but the visual 1 out of 5.
Copy, thanks, Birdman. That's Simon, everybody. He's just leaving the elephants now. He said the visual's still quite tough, but they're very close to this fence line that we're on here, the eastern fence line, the elephants. So that's where we're headed right now, folks. I'm sure Simon's going to go sit at Dam now and see if the lions turn up. So we can try look for the elephants and wait to see if he gets anything at the waterhole. So folks, I just wanted to let you all know now before I forget it later, the keyword for the week, for those of you keen on getting your hands on the high resolution image for the week, the keyword this week is eland. Some of you might pronounce it eland. I pronounce it eland because of course that's how we say it here in South Africa. That is the keyword for the week, everybody. That incredible, massive giant of an antelope that we do have a couple of here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. There's only 2 left, I believe. Haven't seen them in a little while. It's been a couple of months, I think, since we last saw them. Incredible animals. Powerful. Yeah, Carol, those eland get around. Hey, I mean, they get sighted all over the Rietspruit.
Getting mobile and higher?
Well, actually, no. I don't know if I've ever heard them being, well, not for a long time, haven't heard them called in on the Ndlovu side of the reserve, but every now and then there's sightings on Leadwood and right across Blowbank. Just now wondering where our 2 male cheetah are. A couple of vehicles that are out and about on the Ndlovu property, and I know they would have gone and looked for those cheetah, but so far no reports there. So I'm just wondering, are they not maybe here on Blowbank? Perhaps somewhere here along the fence line as well. Just spotted a very pretty little bird, everybody. Ah, never mind. It's gone. That was a brown hooded kingfisher. Didn't like us, obviously. Cheetah tracks. I think our male cheetahs are somewhere down here, everybody. Andrew will be able to show you the tracks here now. They are quite fresh. They're from today by the looks of things. I'm just going to hop off and see if I can see if there's 2 adult tracks here. Hard to say for sure that both males are walking along here. This certainly looks like male tracks, judging by the size. But I know that Simon has driven along here. He didn't report the tracks, so I don't think he saw them. He may have driven over the other male set of tracks, walking on the other side of the road. But I know that Andrew just showed you the one set we've got here, everybody. These tracks are definitely from today. So who knows, maybe heading down towards the elephants we might get the cheetah males as well. Now they may have just been sleeping somewhere off the fence line and Simon didn't see them, but they won't be sleeping anymore. It's at this time of the day that the cheetahs, if they are going to hunt, will move about before nightfall. So we might get lucky. We might have them come out on the road here, somewhere up here. Hello Volma, lovely to have you with us. Just quickly scan along the road here, see if I see anybody. Not yet. I'm not going to spend too much time tracking the cheetah though, everybody. It's been so long since we've seen the elephants. I want to try and get down there before we lose the light as well. But we'll see. Maybe we get lucky and bump into them. Perhaps those cheetah have gone off. You know, they could go off at any time. And they've gone off back through the block hunting.
That time I think this side was the current right here. In the drainage line. I picked up the foreign boy here. There was not
also be heading to that area. A very interesting update there, everybody. One of the other guides, was busy trying to find the lions. I didn't know he'd come down here. And anyway, he was following up on their tracks, which was around Sekwe Dam. And yeah, the tracks led him pretty close.
I'm on the spot, so I'm going to pull out. I want the spot, thank you.
Anyway, while he was following these tracks, he obviously followed them pretty close to where the elephants are, everybody. And he reckons those lions are close to those elephants because the elephants have just started trumpeting. So just going to pick up the pace, guys, and get down there as quickly as I can and give lovers a hand with the lions, but also with those elephants. Lovers, just where are the last tracks of the lions?
Yeah, no, one female lion coming from the forest Poole, very west.
Where exactly? Which Shadulu?
From them now.
Sorry, lovers, where exactly are you? Which roads are you? Where are you?
Southeast corner of Lowveld.
Copy, thanks. Right, so Lovers has found the lions, everybody. They've come out on the southern fence line of Blowbunk, very close to where the elephants are. But we are certainly going to start with the elephants for now, while we've still got the light. If we can find them. I'm hoping they'll be close to the road, because I know that area he's in and it's very, very tough to get in there. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just descending into a very, very bumpy, deep drainage line here. Andrew, hold on tight.
Yeah.
Sorry about the gremlins there, everybody. Not too sure what happened. But we have now got very, very close to where the elephants were. And of course where the lions are, which is the southeast corner of the Blowbunk property. And yeah, we're hoping to find some of these elephants, everybody, close to the road, because you'll see what we have inside here is very, very thick. It's incredibly. Oh, I can hear elephants trumpeting. Right, let me stop talking and get out of this drainage line. The lions are close to the elephants. Hold on tight, Andrew. Sounds like elephants are chasing lions, everybody.
There's a lion. Yeah? Your 2 o'clock. It's just behind this bush here now.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to get in there though, but... So Andrew has just seen a lion off to our right, everybody. Was it male or female, Andrew? Lioness. Coming towards... there we go. Well spotted, bud. Just going to quickly show you this lioness here, everybody, but I'm not going to stay long because the elephants are chasing other lions. And I want to try and get to that action as quickly as possible. This lioness, of course, is just biding her time. Not too phased by elephants. She's done the smart thing and come and hung out here. That's some heavy panting right there, everybody. I wonder if they've eaten something. Let's just quickly get around the corner here and see if we can see the elephants. Wow, look at that. There we go. There's one of the cows. She's just chasing the lions right here. My goodness. This lioness here, down below me to the right, doesn't know what to do. She's like in a pose where she's caught in two minds. Yeah, there's some fat bellies here. She's got a very fat belly. Look, look, look. Look at the elephant. Going after them. Oh, listen to that. Lions running, scattering in the bush. Now, of course, everybody, we've just got to be careful. Oh, there's blood on the face of this lioness. They must have their kill here. I reckon they're feeding on their kill somewhere close by here. I was just going to say, everybody, we don't want to get too close to this elephant, which is already agitated, because she might take out her frustration on us. I think this cow has just chased the lions off their kill here. Elephant. Wow, this is just crazy. Yeah, A-firm, the elephants are still chasing them here in the corner. They must have a carcass in the block here. There's fresh blood on the faces of a couple of these lionesses. Wow, everybody. Can you believe our luck? My goodness. What an incredible interaction to witness. She's looking for more lions there. Look at that. She is not. Wow. She is not happy. Wow, wow, wow. Just heard movement here. I wonder if it's other elephants. So you can just see the blood on this lioness's face here now, everybody. You might have seen it earlier. Incredible. Looks like they might try go back to their carcass now. I figured they would do that, everybody, because as soon as the elephants move off, they don't want to miss out on the meal.
Not let me know, please.
Yeah, there's just 2 vehicles here at the moment, so you're welcome to make your way as a third. At the moment, there's no visual of the elephants. It appears the lionesses are trying to get back to their carcass. We'll probably lose visual here. It's a very, very dense block in this corner. Epic.
See how I'm sitting?
I see how you're sitting, Andrew. It's a very peculiar position you've chosen to adopt there. Now, oh, here we go. Here's the kill right here. Here's the carcass right here, everybody. They've killed a wildebeest. I think it's a wildebeest, or is it a young kudu? Listen to them tearing into it, everybody. It's a kudu. It's a kudu bull, everybody. You can see the kudu bull's horn there. Listen to that. Male lion's just come in. He's going to disrupt everything here, everybody. That male lion's going to come in and take his place here now. Wow, listen to those sounds, everybody. Oh, I think we might have an elephant coming back. Yeah, there's another elephant coming towards us. Whoa, look at him pushing them off. Wow. He's claimed his spot, but you see him looking back, everybody. That elephant's coming towards the sounds of the lions as well. We might have to back up here. Yeah, hold on. Elephant coming straight at us. Look at that, look at the elephant coming in. Wow. My goodness, this is crazy. Holy smokes. This is a massive kudu bull that they've brought down here, and they've just brought it down, everybody. And the elephants, of course, were slowly making their way towards this area, having headed back from Sekwe Dam, and then they've obviously discovered the lions here and they've disturbed them now on the kill. Lioness is just circling around in front of our vehicle here. You can hear the male lion growling, trying to claim his place at the carcass. Unreal. Unreal. See the elephant raising her trunk like that, just trying to get a sense of everything, trying to smell what's happened here. Ooh. Chasing the lions off. Oh, this is incredible. These are the sightings that wildlife filmmakers like ourselves dream of, everybody. Oh my word. Check in, straight back in again, hey? They don't want to lose their spot. Whoa! This elephant's still close by here. She's not too sure. Maybe a little bit nervous of those growls. Wow. This is unbelievable. Listen to the trees crashing with that elephant moving around. And the growls of the lions. This is just amazing. Holy smokes. It's going to get very crowded on this carcass again now, everybody. See what it looks like on the other side here. No, this is... Oh, elephants come back. Lion scattering. Oh my goodness. How's this for a tug of war between the giants? Whoa. That male lion is not impressed. 3, 4, 5. I think all 6 lionesses are here, everybody. I can only see 4 at the carcass now. And then, of course, the 1 male. Unreal. Station's just an update. The pride are back on their kill. It's a full-grown kudu bull on the southern fence of Blaubank, about 100 meters west of the southeast corner. They're currently feeding, and the elephants are repeatedly chasing them off the carcass.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow, listen to that.
I'm in between cross track and crocodile track.
No love lost there. Listen, male lion roaring. Look at them stop. Oh, there's more trouble coming. This is going to explode, everybody. So there's only 1 male lion feeding here at the moment, and I had a quick look. It actually might have been the injured male that's here. Now, you heard that other lion roaring nearby. That's one of the males. Almost certain it's one of the males. When he gets here, then there's going to be fireworks, as if we haven't had enough fireworks already. Catch your breath, Gareth, catch your breath. Big breath. Wow.
Stop there. Stop there. You copy? Yes, copy.
There's the male.
The incoming male's behind us as well, everybody, just to update you. It's busy roaring as he approaches. Both males are coming now. I can hear both males roaring. Now these lionesses better get out of the way here. And 2 of them have left already, just so you know, everybody. 2 lionesses have decided to make way here. Ooh, lionesses roaring. Man, and they're going to greet the male. Andrew, get back at this, please. Listen to these lionesses roaring and going towards the male. Unbelievable. That male that's come in now, everybody, does look like it's got blood on its face, though. Yeah, I think he was feeding here before and he maybe gapped it. I think the elephants may have chased that male. So this is just an update. There are now 3 vehicles in this lion sighting. Look at that, look at the blood on his face. Yeah, he's fed already. He's just returning. amazing to see those two lionesses go and greet him, roaring while they did it. Sounds like an elephant's coming towards us here again, everybody. Might have to just gear up to move out of here if that elephant charges at them again. So I'm just going to get myself ready for that. Unreal. Michael, this certainly might attract the lions on the BCC. Especially with the roaring and then of course all the chaos, the growling when they fight for position on the carcass. Becky, it's almost deafening when they go at it like that at the carcass. You almost can't hear anything else. It's so loud. Andrew has seen an elephant coming pretty close to the carcass now, everybody. I can hear them pushing through the trees. They are coming closer. Oh, listen to these girls. It's amazing how worked up they get around a carcass. This is just incredible. I'm quite surprised to see that male behind us hasn't come to the carcass. He's obviously had quite a fill already. You hear that soft contact call from one of the lionesses. They just want to stay connected, the pride. Canadian, yes, the Indian male has eaten, I'm pretty sure of it. I think I've now seen all three males here. So they've all had a feed. And I had a better look at that kudu carcass while we were in a little bit closer there before now. Oh, here's an elephant. Just be careful of that elephant, guys, if it comes across the carcass, hey? Because he might then come towards the vehicle, so you must just be ready to go back.
Yeah, where did we go that time?
There's one elephant right here. He's busy feeding up here on the other side of this tree here.
But there's still a car behind us.
Yeah, they're going to have to go as well.
Start leaving?
No. Only if they come through.
But what direction are we driving? This direction? No.
I think back is better.
Gareth wants to go that way.
Yeah. This is one of the bulls now, everybody, that's coming towards the carcass here. Wow, look at that aggression. Massive aggression towards the lions, not towards us. Wow. Hello, big boy. You certainly showed them who's boss. Still a lioness at the carcass growling. I'm amazed she stayed put. Wow. Jeepers. Wow. that elephant's just thrown half a tree. He must have grabbed hold of this tree that he tried to push through, took a branch with him. He's just raising his trunk every now and then. He's trying to smell the lions. See that again, everybody. Trunk up in the air. Amazing. I can't tell you, everybody, how rare it is to come across moments like these. Guides who live and work out here full time get to see it every now and then. But some folks will never see a sighting like this in a lifetime. It's not often you get this sort of interaction between elephants and lions. Looks like the bull's backing up. Still deciding what he wants to do next. Now this is the bull, everybody. Wow, a lioness has just creeped through the bush here. Coming out right towards us here. Don't know if that elephant even knows she's here. He's trying to smell her. But she was so stealthy the way she crept through the bush like that, so he didn't hear her moving. Still hear other elephants feeding close by. That must be the herd. They're just taking it in turns. Every now and then one of the elephants comes and shows the lions who's boss. Thank you. Feeding again. And there's growling, everybody, so there's definitely at least 2 lions on that carcass. Otherwise there wouldn't be the growling that we're hearing. Elephant bull's making his rounds again back there. Yeah, it's tough now, eh? Losing the light.
Yeah.
It's okay, we'll just be able to listen to them feeding and growling. It's our pleasure, Becky. Our privilege, really, to share incredible moments like these with you. Oh, those scenes earlier with the lions fighting on the carcass and the elephants coming in like that. That elephant cow. Oh, listen to the crunching of those bones. Oh, he's spotted them. The elephant's after the lions. He's going after all of them. Unreal. Let's try and get back there. Very grumpy elephant. He's gone off back into the bush now, everybody, that elephant. I saw one of the lions moving along the road there towards the dip. It's also a unique situation, everybody, because of how dense it is here. You know, these lions can hide from the elephant and remain very close, relatively close to the carcass. In the past, where I've had lion-elephant interaction at a carcass, it's very often out in the open. And so the elephants will actually come charging in, chase the lions off the carcass, and then almost like stand guard around the carcass. It's amazing to watch. And eventually they'll lose interest and they move away, and then the lions just return. But the lions cannot return, of course, with the elephants also hovering around the carcass like that. But these elephants here in this particular situation, because of how dense it is, keep chasing the lions. The lions then go and hide not too far from their carcass. But they can't see the carcass. The elephants haven't found the carcass yet. And it's just amazing that, you know, this to and fro keeps happening. And now he's just gone back to feeding. He's like, yeah. Oh, growling up ahead. Some squabbling between males and females, I'm sure, the lions. Yeah, here we go. Very interesting. She's not happy with the interest of this male lion. He won't stop, of course. That's Kinky Tail. The most dominant of the three males right now. He's the one that's been following the lioness that's been an estrus, and at the same time I'm sure he's checking all the females. Male lions will do that. They do it all the time. They regularly check to see the sexual status of the pride members. He's just busy rubbing his head up against a tree here right now, busy marking his territory. Oh, amazing. Fiery neck nightjar is calling in the background. hear the contact calls of lionesses. They're trying to reconnect. There you go. Wow. So special. Of course, Kinky Tail following closely behind. It's not impossible, Canadian, that the other two males might have eaten something else, but I think it's very likely that it was this kudu that they were feeding on. Remember, the guide that found these lions initially said he had found them thanks to elephants trumpeting, and that was a good 15 minutes. Ooh, listen to that sound breaking the night sky. That's the lions squabbling again at the carcass. So that had happened about 15 minutes before we got down here, Canadian. So I reckon what happened then was when the other two males got chased off by the herd of elephants, not just one cow, and it took them a while to come back, to make their way back to the carcass here. Canadian, there are 6 lionesses and 3 males, so 9 in total. Looks like they're heading back for round 9 at the carcass. Ooh. Wow, what an absolutely crazy sighting, everybody. This is, oh man, when I tell my son about this one, he's gonna light up like it's Christmas Day. He loves these exciting moments. My wife's gonna love it as well. She's crazy about lions and elephants. I'll have to definitely show them the footage that we've captured here tonight. Oh my word. Back in here feeding everybody. Just want to quickly see what it looks like from this side. Oh, there's a lioness lying here. Oh, they're just waiting their turn here for a seat at the table. It appears the other 2 vehicles have left us, so I'm going to take advantage to just try and get in here, everybody. Just going to try something different. Try to get you guys a better angle in there while these lines feed. My goodness, there's nothing left. They've demolished this carcass, these lines. And that's a big kudu bull, everybody. This looks like the injured male that has stood by here the entire time and defended what's remaining on this carcass to make sure that he gets his fill. Unreal. There's an elephant feeding very close by to us here, everybody, which he's obviously quite wary about. Listen to that. You can hear the stomach rumbling from the elephants. That's how close they are to us. Oh, we are very lucky people, Becky, and I certainly love what I do, and yeah, I got told that quite a lot as a young man. Whatever you do in life, make sure you enjoy it, and then it's not work. We're very lucky. It's a privilege. I've said it since the day I started my career 14 years ago. It's always been a privilege. And I'm just, so happy to share it with all of you. Listen to those elephants feeding. They are so close. Andrew, there's not a lioness behind me, is there? Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, no, we might have to reverse again if those elephants come. Interesting. Can now hear the BCC male lions roaring, everybody. It's far away, but he heard it. You can see that. He glanced in that direction. I'm just going to take the light away briefly, everyone. I just want to try and see where these elephants are. There must be a lioness coming in if he's growling like that. Or is it the elephants that are upsetting him? grumpy. He's grumpy with his elephants. They're getting closer. Oh, that's amazing, Mary. Just so special to see that many people joining us this evening. Welcome to all of you that have joined us on the public channel. Of course, our pack members here on our private channel. We have been thoroughly, absolutely spoilt with one of the most phenomenal sightings I've had in a very long time here tonight. Lions versus elephants, and lions versus lions, feeding on the remains of a big kudu bull that they brought down here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. Oh, this elephant's close. It's amazing. That's one of our males roaring now. That's crazy. Find it fascinating, everybody, that these elephants choose to come and feed this closely to lions that they know are feeding on a carcass. They can hear the crunching of the bones, they can smell the blood, they can smell the lions, and yet they're right here feeding this close. It's almost like a statement, isn't it, that they choose to come and feed here. Exactly, Carol. Oh. Where's that elephant? Okay, it's okay. Just sit still.
I'm not moving, I promise.
Okay. Sorry, girl. Same, she got a fright. She came after the lions. Didn't know we were here. Sorry, girl. Just wait to see what she does, everybody. I don't want to move now and set her off. Oh, might have to move though, because there's another elephant coming towards the carcass here. Let's make sure we don't get caught between two elephants, shall we? Wow, lions here all around us. Unbelievable. How's your heart rate, Andrew?
I need nutrients, I saw that thing, and I was like, it's not stopping.
Check, she's chasing the lion on the carcass again. She's trying to chase the engine now. Whoa. Wow, this is nuts. There's the injured male, everybody. He's finally given up on the carcass. The elephants have finally managed to push him off. He's had a good feed. There's a bit of meat in that belly. Wow. Just amazing. Oh, here goes a tree. Lionesses trying to make their way back to the carcass now that the injured males come off it. So I'm just having a look at the fence line here, everybody, now, because I'm parked right next to it, of course. The fence is damaged, the fence is broken. So I now know exactly how these lions killed this kudu. They obviously chased this kudu into the fence, and the kudu got trapped on the fence, and that's when they would have obviously caught that kudu right up against the fence, and then they just dragged it a short distance into the tree line here. Oh, elephant's back. Or maybe not. Lions did come in briefly, but they took off again. There's an elephant. So the entire time, there's 2 elephants here, the entire time these elephants have barely shown us any interest whatsoever, folks. It's the lions that they're worried about. They're not worried about us. This one obviously got a fright when it came close to us because it didn't know we were there. We were hidden behind a tree. Lions roaring again. Oh, here's a big bull. Here's our collared bull. This is the big guy coming out here. Oh, look at him. Jeez. Look at that. He is not going to take any prisoners, this guy. Now, I don't like shining on elephants at night, everybody, so I'm not going to shine on him all that much. I know that the light disturbs them quite a bit, and he's disturbed enough already with these lions that are everywhere. So we'll just focus on the lions for now, everybody. Unbelievable. Holy smokes. One for the record books, everybody. Alright, lions, you're going to have to move because the elephant's coming towards us. Okay, we're moving. We're going with them. Move, boys. So all 3 male lions here now, everybody. Injured male. One of the ginger males, and Kinky Tail is just a little bit further up along the fence line there. He's the one that's been vocalizing recently. Oh. More elephants crashing through trees here, obviously still chasing lionesses. Those lionesses don't want to give up on the scraps that remain at that carcass. Some of them might not have had a full feed. Look, okay. Look at the elephants here quickly, everybody. They're pushing through here, all of them. This is just a most special moment. She's going back. Check at that. She's going back to chase more lions. Oh, Guido, Mauricia, thanks very much. That's very kind of you to say that. Certainly love what I do, but I'm the lucky one sitting here. To answer the question about the fence line, no, don't worry, everybody. The good news is it's just one of the electrical strands close to the ground that snapped. That kudu would have snapped that. So it's okay. I'll just report that to Kevin. We'll have that repaired by morning. But the remaining upright strands are all still good. They haven't been broken, so nothing's going to escape from this point, which is great news. It's just one of the strands that stands a foot away from the main fence to try and stop animals from touching the main upright fence. That's been snapped. Now this injured male, I'm amazed how brave he was to stay at that carcass for so long. He is just absolutely amazing in his defiance, his resilience to give up. Certainly take a feather out of that lion's cap. Elephant, cow still back there near the carcass chasing females around. Oh, thank you, Connie. It's a great pleasure. Another elephant pushing through the trees here towards this lioness that's just stepped out. I think the males obviously are quite happy to move on, get away from the elephants because they've had a massive fill. But some of the girls haven't had their fill and don't want to leave any scraps to go to waste, so they keep coming back. Look at this. Yeah, this female here hasn't eaten all that much, eh? Shame, you can see why she wants to return. Check, she's running in. She's hungry still. Here comes the other one. A little bit fuller. She's eaten, but definitely space for more there. Trotting because she can hear the others feeding now on the carcass, so she knows she's missing out on something. Yeah, the squabbling going on there. Let's try get in there again. Hopefully the elephants will just give us a bit of time there. My goodness. Oh no, the whole herd's pushing in there towards the lionesses. Jeez, these girls must be careful though, hey? An elephant will tear a lioness into 1,000 little pieces in just a minute. See, the elephants are actually now kicking the ground, everybody. They're kicking at the bushes. I think they're trying to figure out where the carcass is. Look at them. Look at how they're backed up, bum to bum as well. That's because even though they know they're massive in comparison to those lions, they still have a respect for lions. There you go. Big bull, collared bull pushing in towards where the carcass is. The whole herd's here now with these bulls. Just keeping the light shining on the ground, everybody. So basically reflecting off the ground towards the elephants, not shining directly at them. There's Cheeky Chops, the young bull. He's just come into, he just came into view briefly there. He will stay huddled between his mom and his aunts. Copy. Oh, listen to those lionesses squabbling. Incredible. Very little left on that carcass, everybody. You would have seen that earlier. The elephants are just standing by, everybody. All of them bunched up here. Very close to the thicket where the carcass is, but they're not going any closer now. Yeah, amazing. And there's no male lions at that carcass, everybody. So all of that aggression is between the lionesses. And again, it just shows you no love lost when it comes to food. There's such a close bond between these females, but when it comes to feeding, it's every woman for herself. One lioness has given up. She's come out of that chaos, back to the road here. Pick your battles, I guess. One of the elephants has just let off a massive fart. Huge amount of gas expelled there. And that lioness going back in. This is just incredible. A herd of elephants standing in defense mode around a pride of lionesses feeding. Good point, Michael. Yeah, the lionesses could actually abandon the carcass and just wait the elephants out. But yeah, I suppose sometimes they still worry about hyenas, leopard. There are hyenas here. There's not many, of course. But that's always playing in the back of their minds, and they know how much noise has been generated in this area for the last couple of hours. Guido, to answer your question, when they made this kill, I would say just an hour, maybe more, before we got here. There's a lot of lions. 9 lions will finish up a kudu very quickly. Station, just an update from the southeast corner. The male lions have slowly started moving north along the eastern fence line. The elephants are still surrounding the lionesses that are finishing off the remains of this kudu. There's only 5 to 10% remaining. Copy. What a rush, everybody. Just busy watching these elephants to see what they're going to do next. They're not giving up, eh? Just saw the eyes of a lioness in there. Hear the elephants communicating. You hear that rumbling. Wow. And just like that, it's dead quiet. A break in the chaos. That big bull with the collar's getting very close to that carcass. Still hear lionesses growling though. So they're not giving up either. But folks, we are going to call it a day here. What else can I say? Just mind blown, everybody, and so chuffed that you all got to be here with us and got to see this. We'll leave them now. I'm hoping the elephants will eventually move on. I know they will, but I'm hoping it'll be soon. Let the lionesses finish up. Get poor old Cheeky Chops out of here. He must be a little bit spooked, I would imagine, that young bull elephant. Crazy stuff. Thank you everybody for joining us. Andrew and I have got quite a drive home from here, and we can't go that way because there's now a herd of elephants blocking that route, so we're going to have to go back. But yeah, thanks so much everybody for joining us. Thank you to our pack members, and have an amazing day or evening, everybody, wherever you are in the world. We'll see you again very soon. Bye for now, folks.